a problem. They have yet to score coming out of the World Cup break, so that's why Rios is added into the team alongside Owusu. Possession with the ball at his feet and distributing forward from midfield. They lost Sergio Busquets, the legend, last year.
Next man up mentality for the star-studded Inter Miami, and the next man up just happens to have 16 major honours to his name in Casemiro. And with that in mind, Kalen, the CF Montreal side, encouraged by recent displays, may not have it as easy. Silvetti purposefully into the wide areas. Moura able to pick up the pass of Suarez. There's Luturi. Down the line for Owusu. Rios is completely open. It's Prince Owusu across the face of goal! And it's somehow skewed wide. A head-in-hand moment for Daniel Rios and CF Montreal. That's a major opening inside 5 minutes.
Made a horrible mistake on against Chicago this time. It'll feel good just to put that one behind him. But going back to Casemiro, the idea that Inter Miami can then go out and get the next one is something, it's unthinkable, replacing global football legends with the next one, and it's part of this whole project that's so impressive.
The suggestion was with Casemiro that Manchester United opened talks with him to bring him back to the English Premier League, but he wanted a fresh start, a new challenge somewhere else. Certainly get that within the realms of Major League Soccer, no doubt. In the meantime, it's kicked forward for Owusu, 9 goals and counting for him. Owusu, across the face, it goes! Well, it's a rather awkward but effective save from Rios Novo. Andy Sinchuk, the player to execute the most delicate of little flicks. And the ball now at the opposing end. Tied it up expertly by Efrain Morales. But given away. Morales, the Bolivian, on hand again. Suarez to get himself involved. Here is the former Barcelona man again. Running with Berterame. Right over to the left-hand side. Sergio Reguilon. Yannick Bright, the Italian. Montreal holding fort and keeping Miami at bay for now. Miami the top scorers of Major League Soccer with 42 scored. Suarez eager to add to those numbers. Reguilon wins it back again. Here's Segovia. Berterame gets the half a yard he needs, and in the end fires wide.
Freedom to drop deep underneath. One will stay central. Confident turn there for Berterame. That's more of the 9 action that we're used to seeing from him at his best with Montreal. 15 minutes.
Long stuff. Petrasso. Several in blue manoeuvring forward. One of them was Sinchuk. Piet keeping it alive. And long stuff. Let's fly.
Comes on to target.
Well, Segovia couldn't have hit that any better. Messi as it stands. Longstaff, let it run. Here's Silvetti. Berterame involved in the build-up. Casemiro into Suarez. Long looping ball forward now for Inter Miami. Into the penalty area it goes. Berterame! And wide. But the referee has given a penalty. Luis Suarez, who scores magnificently. Fresh from a half-century of goals, Luis Suarez gives Inter Miami half a chance.
How about this from Suarez? Just steps up and then a little Panenka right down the middle. Reza just gets caught leaning a little bit, and Suarez, Pistolero, steps up to the spot. It's his 6th goal in his last 3.
Also across the face, Sinchuk picking up the scraps, and only sliding into the grasp of the goalkeeper.
So Mikhail coming over to...
Up into the sky it goes, Casemiro heading away. Suarez doing the rest. Bugai into touch. And with that goes the final whistle.